Carbo loading, deloading, hydration. These are widely discussed topics leading up to a race. Yes, it's taper week and suddenly you hear people talking about it, you start reading up upon it, or you even try to understand it. I'm Darren, a Hyrox athlete and coach. I aim to help athletes improve their race by sharing Hyrox tips and tricks. And in 2 days, I'll be racing in my third race within 2 months. Therefore, I'd like to share with you what I do few days leading up to the race. I will usually end the training block with a simulation to understand where I am fitness-wise and get my hydration and diet plan into action during the simulation. I want to get a good feel of what it is like to race at a particular effort and familiarize myself with the discomfort. I also want to understand how my body reacts to my gels and electrolytes. Then as the week leads up to the race, I'll begin deloading. The idea is to move still but with decreased volume because you have already put in the work for the past 8 to 12 weeks. One final week of crunching in more reps or heavier weights will not get you anywhere except for more aches and sores that may not recover in time. It may also deplete your glycogen stores, hindering you from performing optimally on race day. So I will still work out, maybe do some Hyrox related workout or workout utilizing similar muscle groups, but I will reduce the numbers of sets while maintaining intensity identical to race day. Avoid doing anything new on race week that will risk injury. Then 2 days before the race, I will start working on my diet plan. I will increase my intake of carbs and protein to prepare my muscles. This is generally done by endurance athletes who race for an extended period of time and require much more energy. Hyrox is not that of a long race, but it's okay to carbo load. My advice is to try it out before the actual race day. For example, try carbo loading 2 days before your simulation to see how you feel. Some athletes may feel sluggish or uncomfortable from carbo loading, so try it out to find out. Next, we get hydration. I will usually start taking electrolyte 1 to 2 days before the race. I want to retain as much water and salt in my body in hopes of preventing cramps. Of course, based on studies, there are other reasons that may cause cramps that are beyond our control, but at least we try to do what is within our control. Then leading to the night before race day, pack what you need for the day and try to sleep earlier for recovery. Then come race day. Consume food high in carbohydrates and low in fiber to prevent digestive problems that may cause stomach upset. This often happens to me when I'm not mindful of what I eat and results in stomach cramps and pain for the rest of the day after the race or simulation. So be extra careful and try what is best for you. Do not eat anything new on race day just because you see or you hear your friends doing it. Hydrate. Continue to drink up for about an hour before the race. Know where the toilet is. You will likely need to use it pre-race due to the water you consume or just because of the jitters. Next, I will arrive slightly earlier on race day, not more than 1 hour before the race. The sole purpose is to familiarize myself with the race site, understand the race path, and perhaps visit the merchandise store. Then 30 minutes before the race, I will take a pre-workout. This is something I practice during training, so it has become a ritual, and I will feel something amiss when I do not consume it. Then I will check that I have my gel ready, then deposit my bags and head out for the warm-up. Warm-up wise, I will usually do some dynamic warm-up on the bike, mobilizing my hips, running drills, some deadlifts perhaps with a kettlebell, and getting a few of the sleds only. I will avoid cranking up calories on the machines because I can leave it until the race for that. Importantly, I will warm up the muscles that will be utilized and loosen the joints and muscles so they are ready to produce power under stress. Lastly, I know it may sound disgusting, but I also find a corner to blow my nose, clear my nasal passage, and be ready myself at the start pen. And then I constantly have to remind myself that whatever is done, and I'm just going out there to have fun. That's all I have today. If you enjoy my content, please help me like, share, and subscribe so like-minded athletes like you can learn and benefit and race stronger for their next Hyrox race. Now, bonus for you for staying to the end of the video. This is something I do and I encourage you to try it. Try visualizing the race the night before. Find a quiet corner, picture yourself at the start line and feel the environment and the noise and adrenaline. Hear the countdown in the start pen and feel people jostling for a good start position. 3, 2, 1, go. Feel how you run. Feel the pace that you are running at. Ignore those around you who are going out too hard, too fast. Then run into your first station, and that's the ski. You want to control the damper. You want to see how you feel. You want to work on your breath control. You want to feel the entire race. Visualize what's around you and what's going to happen next. Continue this process through the runs and the stations and go through every single details that you have been working on. Remember the details, and then on race day, it will become a second nature to you. And that's all, really. Bye-bye. Cheers.